victory. Mercy should prevail. God. I don't like God loves this people. They should talk from their ways and start God what to do. A shocking man will die. A shocking news that will touch something that will happen. A shocking news. A certain man in the movie industry that the people love very well is about to die. I hear because they go and tell the movie industry of Nigeria to take their set together and keep their set 3 days prayers. They can gather in a place and make it like a prayer team, a prayer ground. Because I see men dying. I hear God say, in the movie industry, there will still be deaths. Even between now and the 4th of January, a well-known man, a well-known being, a well-known lady will still die. You see, they are acting without me guiding them. They are acting, opening the secret of the devil, and it comes back to fight. Of death in the year 2025. It is not so. Even at the end of this year, there was January you hear it. Every January you hear serious death that will happen in the movie industry. I see a young girl in the movie industry, and I hear God say, I see people coming to our house to tell us sorry. And I hear God say, pray for Regina. I see a young girl sitting down, and I see men come to tell us sorry. He said, tell her to pray. Pray for the Daniel. And now that with her husband, she also pray. There will not be certain death around the one that gave birth to her. But tell her to pray. Does not pray. Shame. Shame. In the midst of the plenty of money you think you have in an account, I still see shame coming. Because everything that money brought will go with the money. Tell her to pray. She will not witness a fire issue around the premises where she lives. The fire will consume and almost want to take away the life of one of our sons. Tell her to pray. He said, tell her to do these 2 things. To take our children out of anything that has to do with the swimming pool for now. Because the enemies are come like a tongue around that innocent girl. Nobody's perfect, but she has a good heart. I judge men with the things I see around men. She only serve me. She been carried away with friends and with worldly things. But inside of her, she has a heart of gold. And I, God, will show mercy on who I choose to show mercy. A prominent minister of God also pray for them. You will not hear the news in the TV that the one you call father has been laid to rest. Let the mercy of God speak. I see conspiracy. I see the plan of the wicked. Father, why are you repeating this prophecy again? He said, Sharon, pray for Johnson Suleiman. Sharon, my daughter, pray for Johnson Suleiman. Pray for Johnson Suleiman. No man will make a caricature of him. There's a conspiracy against him. Against the one that's kind of grace. A conspiracy against the one kind of grace among his daughters. The conspiracy against the church and against him. Tell Joseph Suleiman to go and see back my face, and he will find my face. Because the root of the offspring I put him into is fighting for him. He said, no matter what they think, he says about what you believe, but the fruit I put him into is like an offspring of that root. But I don't understand this word. It's like an offspring of that root. But I don't understand this word. It's like an offspring of Benson Dawson. And I go, he showed mercy. But one time him to take away his pride and seek me for 3 days in his house. Because there's a conspiracy against him and against the church. Another phase of conspiracy is coming. And this one is shaking upon his home. I see them trying to cause calamity between him and his wife. I see them trying to stay. I see this issue of them planning and assassin against his elect. And the elect is in his house. There's a young girl among his daughters. She's kind of grace not to be touched. Elebrento min de legeden. I ever say mantos kipa la to shatai. Elegede mandodia. Elekuskebe. Elesubege. There's a girl among his children and there's a grace upon her head. And the enemies are trying to touch that girl. Enemies to kidnap the girl. I think he has bulletproof cars. Or we see how it will go. I see a shaking. I see a storm coming around Johnson Suleiman. Father, and there's a grace upon her head. And the enemies are trying to touch that girl. Enemies to kidnap the girl. I think he has bulletproof cars. Or we see how it will go. I see a shaking. I see a storm coming around Johnson Suleiman. Father, you have told me many times and I have prayed it. It says, Sharon, you are the eyes to many eyes, and you are the seer to many destiny. It's not about the ones up there, it's about the one I've sent. My daughter, intercede for that soul. Intercede, because the devil is interested of his life. The devil is interested of everything around him. And I go will show him mercy. I will uphold him. I will uphold him and help him. Tell him to take it 3 days to 4 days. A month, like a mountain of his own house. And ask God some certain things. Because the enemies have planned their plan. In the midst of this plan, there's a good news. Between January, February, March, there's something he wants to put. There's something he's doing that is not opening now. I see something good also happening to him. And the enemies are aware of it already. And they're not happy. I don't know this thing I'm seeing an and they're not happy. I don't know this thing I'm seeing an enlargement. I'm seeing an enlargement. I'm seeing something very wide, something very massive in the year 2025 for him. And the enemies don't want him to finish it or see that thing come to pass. But the Lord will show mercy on who he has chosen to show mercy. Father,